All right now, boys and girls, we want to introduce...
Please allow me to adjust my pants. Listen to me.
Run as fast as you can.
I'm gonna give you what you need. Get ready for Bam Radio. Let me do it one more time. It's Radio Bam, fucking idiot. What the hell am I talking about? It's Radio Bam.
And now, here's Bam.
Here's Bam.
My buddy Alex here, he...
Drinking out of a wine box.
He is.
A box of wine.
I was in Australia with him for 10 days, and he was managing the CKY tour. And now I get a phone call from my publicist named Kevin, and he says, call Alex from Guttermouth, and they want... And you didn't know I call this Alex guy, not knowing who it is, and then when I see him, I'm like, holy shit. Yeah.
Hi.
So now I'm super happy.
Yes, I'm Alex.
And I was like, fucking blimey, mate. It's Bam. How the fuck are you?
Where are you from?
Fucking Australia. What do you think? Listen to him.
Dude, you're obsessed with Australia, Bam.
What?
You really are obsessed with Australia.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. You just, every time you hear Australia,
because it's
like the weird
20 years behind. That's the whole point.
Australia's 20 years behind?
20 years behind.
Do you agree with this?
Yeah. We have an advantage here. Being an American.
Coming from an Australian, I honestly think that we are definitely a few years behind. But here's
vocally, they're cooler.
I think Bam just loves it because it's so far away from where he lives. Like, when there was, like, these crazy fans out front of the gate, and they were from Australia, he was intrigued.
Because they came all the way from Australia to ring my gate.
Yeah.
So then now it's important. If you're like, hey, I'm from Delaware, I want to say what's up. Fuck you.
Right.
Well,
hey, I came from Melbourne, Australia. Melbourne. I came from Melbourne, Australia. Then it's like, all right, come on in. I'll say hi, I guess.
All right, here, I got a question. I got a question for you. What does the term... Yeah, this is a fucking
Dude, I hope
Australian
all this shit's recorded.
What does the term struth?
Struth?
Fucking dinky die.
I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it in my life.
Yeah, struth is a fucking great fucking term.
Fourth most. It means everything that you've ever believed in.
We'll go around the
truth. It is.
Truth.
What it is. Yeah, that's truth.
Guess here's what struth means.
All I know is Australian bars never close.
That's true.
Every time I go to the bar in Australia,
that's kind of true.
They never close.
Well, I want to go to Australia.
But back to the question.
Saturday.
What does struth mean? It's like...
I know what it means.
Alright, so Bam walks out of nowhere and he's like, g'day mate, how are ya?
Yeah,
like, haven't seen you in a couple fucking years. And I'm like, I look at him and I'm like, fucking struth, mate. Good to fucking see him.
Yeah, you're good and you're happy to see him. Yeah. Right.
True.
Well, never mind that. Maybe I want to go to Brisbane and fuck the Veronicas.
Well, you know, the Veronicas actually lived up the street from me.
Wait, I want to be where you're at.
She's dating fucking the Smashing Pumpkins guy. Yeah. That's strange.
He's fucking bald and he's ugly as fuck. I don't understand what
I wouldn't want to fuck him.
All right. Enough of the goon box.
Let's talk about this Guttermouth show tonight. So, the singer, Mark, punched you straight in your face, Dave, and I thought it was part of the act. But you two were really fucking mad at each other, and it was a major, major problem. How did this get solved?
I thought it was a funny thing to actually pants him.
Well, you pantsed him, yeah. And then he was mad about it, and then he punched you right in your face.
Hold on, wait. Only because I thought the whole conversation was getting boring, so I thought it would be
of what he was saying?
Yeah. There was no crowd. The crowd was non-responsive, so I thought pantsing him would be the best thing to attract the crowd into...
And you know what? It worked, because the next song, everybody was moshing.
Right.
Even though moshing is 90s, but they were doing that.
Well,
true.
90s,
I'm totally in agreement.
I got punched in between that.
Punched?
And I didn't mind it.
For what?
But what if it was part of the show?
Why'd you get punched?
No.
Maybe it was part of the show, and he wanted people to be entertained.
Now,
Did you take offense to
The
it?
show, he would have said, "Dave, I'm going to punch you."
Why'd you get punched?
But well, yeah, he did, and then the microphone sound because he was holding it.
No, he punched me
was like-
with his microphone. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he
That
didn't
was
sing an entire
It
song.
was aggressive.
It was
Yeah.
staged because Dave took his guitar off.
And I thought it was part of the act. I really did. And then I started to see after the second song that you two are still
No.
mad at each other.
It was real.
And then, he gave the microphone to the crowd to sing.
He didn't sing the whole time, so we played some called Let's
Right.
Stay.
He was.
Did
he
you
was
guys
done.
have a good time? Did you guys kill it? Bam, did they do a good job?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah?
And I'm proud of fucking Alex here because
Alex.
this is how this happened. Guttermouth was on tour in Australia, and then the drummer was just like, he flipped out, whatever, left.
Uh-huh.
Well, he goes, I could drum. And then next thing you know,
How it happened is like the tour after the tour that.
turn him up, would you?
Yeah, I can't hear
I'm
you.
trying to find them. Go ahead.
Alex.
Hey, am I here?
Chad's going to be so mad at you.
Check. I was on tour with CKY and Bam, and we're doing this whole thing.
Summarize.
It was promo. It was like promo for the Jackass 3D release, and it was also like for the CKY tour. Anyway, the next tour after that, I met these fucking lads called
Fuck you.
Guttermouth. These fucking crazy bastards. One being, they're all sitting right here, right now. And
Well,
anyway,
Mark, the singer, is asleep upstairs.
he's asleep. You know why he's asleep?
With my kitty cat
He's
Trouble.
asleep because he doesn't want me to punch him back.
Exactly. Because David.
I thought you guys made friends.
We did, but I'll still punch him as a friend. Yeah.
No, honestly, did you guys like make friends or back again? Did he say like, "Hey man, sorry"?
We had a band talk on the way over.
I want to hear all about it. You need a microphone.
We were following your Porsche. We were following
did-
your fucking Porsche all the way
He
here.
did
And we were
apologize to me,
That one crackles too
and
much.
I apologized to him for
crackles.
pantsing him.
Right. Well, here's
Chad does the radio show, but when he can't make it because he lives an hour away, then production does it. And if there's any kind of beeping or any kind of I can't hear you type shit, it's all his fault.
Alright, well, here's my message to
well,
Chad.
now we know who to
Yes,
blame.
Bam. Alright, so talking about Chad,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that motherfucker for a couple of years.
He doesn't even know you're here.
I know. So we should let him know. We should
Well-
call him live on air. Can we do that?
Let me call Chad. Let me call Chad.
Have you got Chad's
Cleveland, give me Chad's number. I already know it.
Anyway, it'd be great to talk to Chad, and it would be great also to call Chad and be like, how the fuck do we work this fucking thing? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, listen to what's happening.
I know.
I think it's great. I love this technical difficulty shit because
I'm gonna come back in this guitar, you know what I mean? Like, not come, but...
No, don't fuck with it. It's Cleveland's guitar.
I know, but hey,
Yes, I
Cleveland,
already came on.
Yeah, we've been ashing in it.
1,800
We've been ashing in it all night, Cleveland.
Don't worry, I have your Billy Idol sign.
Yeah,
You have my
that's
Billy
totally
Idol guitar?
disrespect.
Why do you have it?
It was in your room.
But thankfully,
And you
you're
stole it?
I didn't steal it.
You stole
You
it.
did the right songs.
Yeah.
Hold
And
on.
that-
Billy Idol gives me a guitar,
Your mom.
and it's in the room that you're staying in, and then when I kick you out, you decide to steal it?
No, I didn't steal it.
Screaming.
Well, what's it called then?
I didn't steal it.
Did I give it to
Scream.
you?
No. But I have.
I'm going to punch you out.
I've been writing songs with it. I'm sorry.
you
All right.
still-
Okay. Two
Oh.
I
things.
did. I took
One, is it okay to smoke in here? That's the one thing I want to know. Okay. And
As long as that window's
that's
open.
an outline question.
for a while.
A,
I'm trying to.
is there a cigarette I can
No.
have?
Dave,
sucks.
firstly,
I'll find some.
B,
Bad things are gonna happen here. I'm warning everybody.
You're a motherfucker, you know that?
Cleveland, you suck.
You guys
Listen to this. He lived in my house, and I let him live there for free for 1 whole year. He lived at this very house for
did
free.
he make it worth your while?
So when I kick him out, there's
Oh, he did.
there's a Billy Idol guitar,
Right.
a Billy Idol that he gave to me, and then he signed it, and then
That's what made it worth it?
Jesus
Oh,
fucking
wow.
Christ, production. Chad is gonna kill you so hard.
I'm like getting frustrated.
can I roll some authority here?
I admitted it.
So I have a Billy Idol guitar that he gave to me, and then he signed it, and it was in his fucking room that he was living in this very house at the time. And then when I kick him out, he fucking decides to take it to his new
Well,
house.
it was his.
I can't.
Wait, was it yours or his?
Where's that microphone that is
Right.
You just had it.
It's right here. It's right here. But
I'm glad you brought it up.
Was it yours?
Bring
or
it
his?
back.
I'm trying to be honest.
Yeah, well, what makes you think you could take my Billy Idol guitar?
I was in the middle of writing a song and everyone's shit.
You're in the middle of writing a song. Why don't you take the one with cum all over it that you bought?
There's no strings left and there's cum on it.
Yeah, well, buy new strings. They cost $6.
Ruined my guitar.
It's $6 to buy new strings. What's wrong with this guitar? There's ashes in it and there's cum in it.
Hey, can we get back to
and now you're asking.
Can we get back to the point of this conversation?
I forget what it was.
Right.
Oh yeah, well, we gotta restart again. We gotta start again. Here's the thing. It's because this fucking microphone is so
coming on a
tangled
guitar.
up.
Yeah. Okay, here's Cleveland's guitar. He bought it himself.
Give it.
So Novak came into the strings, and then the strings are half broken, and then
basically what you're
give
saying
that microphone to Cleveland.
He's not a douche, but he's a douche on a certain level that doesn't let.
I thought you guys.
You're right.
Yeah.
No, Dave, you're exactly right.
You gotta feed this through.
Cleveland, defend yourself.
He tweets.
No.
About him thinking about getting ready to go to the gym.
No, I don't.
Do you think people want to hear that?
No.
Do you think people want to go, oh, I wonder where Cleveland's up to?
No.
Oh, he's thinking about getting ready to go to the gym.
Oh, that's silly.
Why don't you go to the gym and then tweet about it?
That's why I did this 90-day challenge.
How about not tweet about? Who has a tweet anyway?
I do.
Who's a tweeter?
I tweet about shit
tweet.
that's important.
I don't have a tweeter.
You tweet about shit that's awesomely ridiculous.
I
don't.
Awesomely ridiculous.
Everyone shut up.
There's no winning this.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be honest.
Right.
Let the Australian
I
talk.
got a question for
True.
Alright, so Mr. Bam.
Yeah.
So when we were in Australia, when we were in New Zealand, mate.
You're with the Kiwis.
Now, so we were
I'm kicked out of the Wellington airport.
I know. So Bam and I were hanging out
Kiwis?
the night before. We went for a skate. We didn't meet.
No, I'll sum it up real quick. I was fucking annihilated
You were in
at the
Ireland.
Wellington airport in New Zealand, and they said you are completely banned from this New Zealand airport as long as you live. No, banned. And
Bam.
yeah, well,
Not
whatever.
banned.
And
Not banned.
Alex is there with
Banned.
me, and my publicist Kevin is also there. So I'm trying to sleep on a bench, and then this fat bitch police officer says, "You can't sleep on this bench." And then I get up and I go to another bench and I sleep on that one. "You can't sleep on that bench either." And then I go outside to another bench and I sleep on that one. "You can't sleep on this outside bench."
Where are you supposed to sleep?
Right. Then I go to the fucking grass and I'm sleeping in the grass outside of the airport property. And then she says I can't sleep there either. I'm like, "Listen, you fat fucking bitch." And then once I said that, she called more police, and then I got arrested, and then I had to get a hotel at that place because I was trying to go to like Adelaide or some shit.
Good call.
No, Perth is where I was trying to go.
I know. So we're on our way to Perth, and
Was she fat?
anyway, look,
She was
a fat fucking
New
New Zealand cop.
she was like not that fat, but enough to call her fat.
Enough for her to feel insecure about what you
Exactly.
said.
Yes, and that's what I was going for because she was pissing me off so bad. She could have just let me sleep. She could have just let me sleep, but no. Oh, everybody's missed the whole point. I got fucking roofied that night in New Zealand
serious?
at a CKY concert. Some bitch put a fucking roofie in my drink, and then I was like,
Why?
I couldn't even move. Like I had to have my publicist like take me to the Wellington airport, like carrying me. You remember?
I remember.
Yeah, and they had to like place me on a bench. They had to like place me on it. It was
Your
bad.
motor skills were gone.
Everything was gone. Everything was gone.
Yeah, his
Everything.
skills were definitely gone.
Motor skill. Everything was.
I got roofies.
I want to see that.
See what?
I want to see that.
I was history.
Oh my god, that fucking microphone that keeps doing that sucks.
It's this fucking microphone.
No,
I don't think it is.
his.
It's his.
It's not his fucking fault though.
I know it isn't. It's true.
Why don't he have that one?
He does.
Dude, it's... I try to get you new equipment.
All right, let's record
tried.
from here on out.
Alright, so let's
All right, I want to hear a
start again.
Guttermouth song. And what's your favorite one?
Do you want us to play one for you on like?
Under
Well, the problem is that
We
there's
have
cum in
Under the
Cleveland's
Sea.
guitar.
That's the fucking problem.
What,
If you guys come in your guitar.
If I get an acoustic, you could play something.
Under
you
the
get
Sea.
acoustic, we'll play something.
I want to hear Under the Sea.
Not my fault that you guys did
Well,
that.
we're missing a string on
That
this
hurt my
one.
feelings that you guys did that.
Oh, shut up.
I paid my last $5 for that.
Well, how about a Guttermouth song?
How about this? How about
Dave, your top favorite Guttermouth song?
Under the Sea.
Under the Sea. Can you play this? Radio Bam. What the fuck?
Sure.
Oh, Chad is gonna have a blast with you. What's your track listing of tonight?
Right.
Because the third song is the one. It's an escape video and it's awesome.
Yeah, no, it was what did we find?
I don't know.
Baker's
Third song?
No, that was the first. That was the first.
Baker's Dozen?
Try to remember your track list.
Baker's Dozen.
Was it 8 or 9? Baker's Dozen.
Baker's Dozen.
I'll tell you exactly which one.
Which was the Tony Hawk video?
Just name the song.
Not Baker's.
End on 9.
You mean fucking?
Say it again.
End on 9. I think that was our third song tonight.
Third?
Can you play that?
Oh,
It was
no,
not
no,
our
you
third
mean
song.
What was our third song?
It's in
That was like
it's
the
an escape
seventh
video.
song, yeah.
It does start with an E for sure.
Is it on YouTube?
Can I borrow?
Everything's on
It's
YouTube.
called Ambition. It's called Can I Borrow Some Ambition?
No.
Can I borrow
No,
some
that's not what
additional-
That wasn't our third song.
It starts with an E.
What song do you want to hear?
It starts with a fucking E.
It's an escape video. Which one?
All right, I'm gonna type in. It starts with a
It's
fucking.
an escape video and it's awesome.
End on 9 starts with an E.
That's probably what it is.
That's what I'm saying. It starts with an E.
It's called Ecstasy.
I have to deal with his pussy ass.
All right, I just typed in. It starts with a fucking E.
Did you find it?
No,
It
it's
came
called,
up with Wiz Khalifa,
No.
Black and
You have to
Yellow.
type in Guttermouth first.
What
What
is
the
running
fuck?
All
Am I,
right,
am I really
bruh.
too wasted?
No,
Yeah.
you're fine.
Did you find it?
Oh my
Alright, this is the one.
What?
I think
Guttermouth.
I think this is it.
No, this is a great ass song.
please.
In 2008,
Radio Band
I
Series.
supported Barack
Put it
Obama.
on. What the
Really
fuck?
connected
fucking
with his
ad.
message of
Oh
hope.
my god, unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
YouTube gives ads.
Unfucking.
Can we
Yeah.
start recording?
Dave,
Can we make a real thing of this?
We are right now.
It's all recorded.
Let's do it.
Faction, baby. Alright, good. And now back to Radio Bam.
Alright, you're from Australia. Did you hear about the news in America?
We don't even.
This is something, this is fucked because this is something that I would do to one of my friends. And now this fucker is in very big, deep shit.
What happened? I don't even know about that.
This kid was on a plane and he tweets about everything, kind of like Cleveland here.
Fair enough.
So he tweets about like, hey, I'm getting ready to get in my car. Hey, I'm getting ready to go out of my driveway. Hey, I'm getting...
Go to the gym.
So, yeah, exactly. So now he's telling everybody that he's flying to like Miami from Houston or some shit. And he's saying that he's on U.S. Air and what flight he's on Twitter and everything. And he's dating this new girl. And the ex-boyfriend is fucking fed up with his ass, and he wants to do something bad. So he decided to say, oh, now he knows what flight he's on because he just tweeted about it. Yes. So he says he has a fucking bomb on the fucking plane.
Oh, wow.
And the whole plane goes in reverse, goes in. They handcuff the motherfucker. They take him out. All this shit, everything. 300 people on an airplane wanting to know when they're taking off. No. It's like $100,000 ordeal here. And that's what this fucker has to pay now for pulling this stunt like this.
He's gonna pay his back.
I don't know if he's gonna pay it back or not, but like it's something that I'm gonna fuck with this motherfucker. He took my girlfriend away, so I'm gonna fucking fuck with his pussy ass. So now the ex-boyfriend, yes.
Yeah.
Now that happened, and the FBI found out that it's. So now he has to pay like $100,000 of this airport bullshit because he had to They had to relocate all the airplanes over this whole ordeal about me ordeal.
You said ordeal. Why are you yelling at me?
You know what I mean? Like you could simply say that there's a bomb on a plane on flight U.S. Air or whatever, and next thing you know, FBI is fucking involved, and now you have to pay $100,000 over bullshit.
Maybe we should do it right now. Maybe we should.
No, it's not a good idea because
It's terrible idea.
That's terrible.
that's the moral of the story, Alex.
Bottom line is,
But I mean, this dude thought that he's like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. He took my girlfriend away. I'm clever as fuck. He took my girlfriend away. I'm gonna make the police show up in his pussy ass. Now they do research about what phone call came where. Now this motherfucker has to pay $100,000 out of fucking
right
problems of the airport.
Not only did he get he just got ass raped by the federal government.
Not only that, he didn't.
Deported to whatever country.
No,
No, he's from here, but
his girl was already.
his
getting
girl
with,
was started dating somebody
Yeah.
else, and the dude was so pissed off, like, ooh, and now he's reading his Twitter.
Yeah.
Some type of way.
So it made him feel some type of way. So then
It's
he felt
pathetic.
some type of way to fucking call
That whole
Cleveland.
aspect is
911 to say there's a bomb on an airplane, and now he's saying it's a joke, but it's not a joke because 300 people had to sit there and wait for 5 motherfucking hours.
How pissed off would you be?
And they want to kill him.
Oh, I'd be furious.
Bottom line, Cleveland,
I don't
stop
have a mic.
tweeting to your
I don't even have a
weirdo
mic.
friends.
Dude, waiting for a fucking plane, like waiting in the fucking airport for a fucking plane, is the most
I'll talk to
frustrating
whoever-
shit.
Bam needs a new TV
That's
show.
Alex.
Dave came on his way here.
I'm
Airport.
playing.
From
I did.
LAX.
I'm a plane.
What
guy.
happened? Because I can tell you something way, way worse. Why?
What do
Tell
y'all
us
do?
about Novak.
No, I want to hear about this. What? It got delayed by a fucking hour. That's it.
The only thing that actually happened, the most dramatic part of my whole experience of flying in here, is that I got to see Kevin.
Who? Kevin,
Yeah,
my publicist.
Bam's
Oh,
uncle.
no,
The
not
old,
that Kevin.
yeah.
Knows Kevin.
Kevin's a
That
great
old
guy.
So you got delayed by
He's
an hour.
the reason why any of us.
I
are
have
here. Yeah,
I have
totally.
fell asleep in the fucking bathroom of the bathroom in an airplane, and they had to jimmy the fucking door open to get me out.
Right? Okay.
Okay, that's one. That's one. Then I was fingering some girl in first class, and
Oh,
she
you're
never
talking
told.
about not
She never
tonight.
told me that her mom was right next to her, and
You're
she was
talking
sleeping.
about in history,
So when
anything
when she
that's-
wakes up, she says, "Who the fuck are you?" I go, "Who the fuck are you?" I'm her mom. I go, "Oh, well, I just met her because it was Virgin Airlines." All this shit. I can tell you more.
Well, I gotta go wash my hands.
You know what? I've never joined the Mile High Club.
You've never
Really?
had-
I have.
haven't either.
you know,
I haven't.
I had sex with my
I've
girlfriend.
sucked a pussy. I got blown, but I never fucked on an airplane.
I
have
did.
fucked
I did
her.
on the way back from Cancun. My ex-girlfriend Annette.
Who?
My ex-girlfriend Annette. And
Annette?
Yes. And we were on our way back
This
from
way, actually.
Cancun.
I can't wait to see what's.
As a matter of fact, man, this is hilarious. I met Don Vito inside the Hard Rock Cafe as Abe and Phil were picking him up, and he took a picture with Annette, and it was hilarious. But I joined the Mile High Club on the way back, and yeah, we went in there, and I was all bad.
Did you go in the same bathroom?
Yes.
See,
I couldn't
everybody
be-
has their eyes on me,
How could we
so
be on
I
the-
already know this. So, like, if some girl goes in the bathroom and then I go right afterwards, everybody already fucking knows. That's the problem.
What's the point?
Yeah. Well,
What?
The point is.
The
that you
point
went
is
into the
that you have to
bathroom
fuck
with her.
a mile
Who
high
else
up.
cares?
I did
It's
it.
It's
about
just
you
the
and
moral.
her.
No,
That's
it's
all
the
that
moral
matters.
of no.
Because you want to see
I
who's
did it.
watching when you walk out.
I did it.
No, I don't care about that. I want to say that I fucked a mile high up in the sky.
I did it.
I like that better.
You know what?
don't care.
You know
I don't
what?
care. I
Right.
prefer to people just
Yeah.
not see me go in. That's why I've never done
Right.
You
it.
know what I
That's what
think's
it
more
is.
rewarding is just like dumping that condom. You open the bin.
What condom?
Well, I mean, if you decided to use a condom.
What?
Well, here's the thing. If you fucking, here's the thing, right?
I fucked.
He said condom.
Yeah, he did.
No, it's more about the fact that when you have sex with someone, where you're like, I definitely need to be wearing a condom in order to have sex.
Tell me when you realized that you needed to think
The
that.
second my dick hits, that's like sticking into a fucking bowl of Tabasco sauce. Dude, you know, you get fucking
Yeah, but
some serious issues.
That one's
Anyway.
too late.
On the airplane, and you pull the condom off, and it's just like the satisfaction.
are you in the Mile High Club?
I am in.
Don't lie.
You are?
Are you?
Yeah. No, I'm in the fucking Mile High Club.
And
also
who with? Say her first name. You don't have to say her last.
I'm gonna say first name, and her name is.
You're thinking
Alice.
too long.
Alice.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be totally.
Alice Springs. That's in the middle of
Her
Australia.
name is it. Like I'm gonna give you a last name.
Too long.
Alice Springs.
I drew a better map than you
All
about
right,
Australia.
CJ. All right, CJ.
So yeah, Bam. Totally.
So
No,
okay,
you didn't
the
need
moral of
that.
the story is that he fucked on an airplane and I didn't.
Yeah.
I have not done it yet.
Well, maybe you should.
I would have thought
do
you'd
it.
have been the first person to do it.
One time I got a private jet from Kentucky because I knocked myself out, and Phil got me one for $10,000 to just go from Kentucky to home, which is a 2-hour flight.
If you're having sex,
I could have fucked on it, but I had too many broken limbs.
That's weird. You're like the airport sex addict king. Like you're a total utter sex addict, and then like you.
See, production lives at my house, so tell me what you've seen.
I know you so well.
Every time he comes in, something's happening. Because sometimes, dude, my bed is at the very top floor here.
It doesn't matter.
Sometimes I don't even sleep in it. I just lay in that beanbag chair.
No, it's not a beanbag chair. It's called a love sack, and he makes sure he uses it to the fullest. It's called a love sack, so he makes sure
He walks in, because I don't lock my door, so he walks in, I'm full-blown fucking to the point where I'm just like, he sees it,
He don't
and then
care.
I'm like, he's
care.
like, yo, what are you doing? I'm like, obviously fucking.
Probably makes him happy.
You know what?
No, it does not make me happy, because I get a less hard on. Thanks to you.
Well, I figure sometimes, like, I walk in, he's like, yeah, that's right. I knew that was going to happen. He's like sex addict, so I don't know what's going on. Thought it was
maybe if Killian walked in, she's like, ooh, and then she went like that with her lip or something, then I'd be like, all right, I'm into this. Fucking production walking in? No. The answer is no.
I thought it was the anticipation of getting caught, and then I caught you, and then no, but
you could see me fuck. I don't care, but I don't prefer you to fucking see it.
I can't help it, dude. You're a sex addict. If it's
can't help it.
Yeah, I know shit. You're good. You're doing it 24 hours a day. So if I walk in,
more like 13.
If I walk in, you're having sex or doing some type of fucking sexual act. It's not my fault. It's really not my fault.
It is your fault because you live down at the Hobbit Hole, and the only thing that you can't do is take a shit and piss.
Yeah,
so when you have to shit and piss, you come up and interrupt my flow.
But you're a total fucking sex addict.
Yeah,
so,
I admit it.
Hey, guys, shut the fuck up for 1 second. Here's what I think.
He's a sex addict. Tiger Woods, y'all.
Hey, Ben.
Whatever.
Ben, you need to get on a plane, right?
To where?
I think fucking Australia, alright?
Oh.
Fucking Perth.
Why Perth?
I love the idea.
That's the other side.
You're with your girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
She's very beautiful.
Yeah.
Right?
She has small ass tits though. She's in itty bitty titty committee.
You gotta take her in the bathroom and fuck the fucking.
I already did that.
On an airplane?
No, in the bathroom of the fucking airport.
That's the thing.
I've done that many fucking times, but I've never fucked on a fucking airplane.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright, I want to hear a Guttermouth song. Does it look like I give a fuck?
Holy Lord, I got a bonus. Strap yourselves in and lace up those shoes because you're listening to Radio Bam. Turn it up. Faction.
Alright, Radio Bam. There's a lot of people here. I'm going to start here with Murphy. Murphy, his real name is Murray. Actually, it's Bobby Bellino, but he drums for Hello Cleveland, and Cleveland showed up with these 2 Russians last night.
Your ass is gonna be wet.
Murray, tell me what happened here.
When?
Well,
the crazy Russian.
Let's start off. First of all, we're all at 15
at the
North.
very beginning.
Or Alibis.
Oh no! Want to start before that?
I want to start with the good part.
So Cleveland meets this girl online, like you first with all the fucking Hello Cleveland fans.
Is that how she came down?
Yeah, and then he's like, "Hey babe, why don't you come cruise out to Westchester or whatever he does?"
The
So
Russian girls?
Yeah. So then they come out. She picks up her friend in New York. They head down here, right? They get a hotel room. We're out at Alibis, right? And it's like the deal is fucking sealed. This girl can't wait to suck Cleveland's dick.
And I would never admit that, but I really think I was like, Cleveland is in,
dude.
He's getting pussy big time.
Yeah, it was just a matter of time. So then we partied up, blah blah blah. It's 1:30 in the morning. We cruise back to your place here, and then all like a light switch goes off, and he starts acting like a dickhead, trying to be like the rock and roll cool guy.
How did it get ruined?
That's how. So then he starts acting like the rock and roll cool guy or whatever, and she gets fucking mad because now he's being an asshole, and she freaks the fuck out. That's when she hit the fucking. She tries to back her rented Ford.
Didn't she crashed into somebody's car here?
You're skipping too far ahead. She was down at the pool with Cleveland. And Cleveland came back in, and I was like, Cleveland, what are you doing? You still got a chick out there. And he's like, what if I already did it? I already did it. And I was like, so what? Go do it again. Go sex addict. Go be Bam for a little while.
Do you know why he was mad, though?
Who were?
I really think he was mad because she told him that she had no clue who I was. And then when she got more drunk, she started naming each and every Viva La Bam episode. And he's like, "You do know him."
I seen your face like I did that.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
She was surprising you with some of it.
Telling me, like, remember in Viva La Bam episode 3 when you did it? And then Cleveland heard, he's like, "I thought you said you never knew who he was."
No way.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, so that's why he was being an asshole.
That's probably it.
No, he went to the, before he even went into the pool, she started like trying to rape Bam at the table. She literally
was fucking heated.
She walked over, sat down,
reason.
like, but
I wasn't doing shit.
She's Russian with
I was just sitting there listening,
like a New Yorker. So it's like
wasted.
Nikki B was giving her alien eyes.
Yeah.
I was gonna squirt paint all over her face.
Yeah, she
All
was.
over her face?
Dude, she was about to squirt paint in her face.
I was like this with the paint thing in my hand.
That would have been unnecessary.
So let me paint you a picture. She's like 5'9", and she's probably around like 140. I mean, she's
140. That's being generous.
I'm being nice. I'm painting.
No, she's a nice girl. Yeah.
So then the other girl that she brings, she's blonde. She's wearing these fishnet arm things. She looks like
she's out to the T.
She looked like Courtney fucking Love on a bad day.
She looked like fucking somebody else.
She looked like she belonged in a Cradle of Filth cunt.
Yes.
Yeah, she had these fishnet arm things.
Showed up at Alibis looking at all this
very
bondage. She
industrial.
should have brought a fucking whip with her.
Yeah.
I asked her. I said, so who are you beating tonight? And she didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah,
she had no idea.
Russian humor.
Dude, you only dress like that for Halloween or a rave. And she showed up in Alibis on a Thursday.
Yeah, or what are they called? Smut videos?
Yeah, it was black. Like the fishnets that you wear at raves. Like, well, I guess it was just the makeup that went with it. Like the super red lipstick, and it was just like smeared down her face like Courtney Love style.
So then she says, and starts naming every Viva La Bam episode. Cleveland gets mad. Then they go back out by the pool.
Yeah. I don't know that they went by the pool.
They went back to the pool. That's how they ended up at the
Either
pool.
way, he was so in the clear of getting pussy, and he ruined it. And he even went back to her fucking hotel.
Listen, hang on. Then he ruined it, right? Now, she wants to leave. She can't wait to leave. She rammed a fucking Lexus in the driveway, like hard as shit.
That's a hit and run.
Yeah.
And I have it on film because there's a camera.
Yeah.
I showed it the camera to her friend.
Then she calmed down a little bit.
A little bit. I was like, tell her
have
she's
to
on
fucking
camera.
email Russia and try to get money because it's not going to.
But the thing was, she was so blatant about hitting on you, and I told her friend to tell her friend in Russian, yo, get back off. His girlfriend's sitting right here, and she look at her, and she's like, I told her. She says she doesn't care. And then it was almost a war. Cleveland runs out to the pool.
So Cleveland's screaming at this girl in her car, trying to grab her keys for like a fucking 2 hours, maybe, right?
Well, that was after I hit her with the keys in the chest.
Right, she got mad
Kicked
because
her out.
someone threw the keys at me.
She was being a cunt.
Yeah. So
she was being a cunt. She went up to your room and started like
All right,
banging
if
on
she's
your
being
door.
a cunt and Cleveland's all pissed off, why would he go to her hotel with her?
because he's a fucking weirdo, dude.
So what did he do? Sleep?
Nothing!
Try not to get any. It doesn't make sense.
So I go. All right, so we go back to the hotel. All right, so this girl finally leaves. Okay, her friend in Cleveland, the girl in Cleveland, and her
Courtney Love and
friend,
the thick chick.
are like leaving, and they're saying bye. I'm like, dude, you know what? I'll see you guys later. And then on second thought, I'm like, you know what? I'm not missing this for nothing. There's no way I'm coming.
See, that's my mentality. I would have gone just to see what would happen.
I just got to see what the fuck is going to happen. So we go back to the hotel. We're driving.
If a girl invites you to your hotel, that means that you want to fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
How come Cleveland can't manage to do it?
So now we're in a.
We'll get to that.
What did he say?
She was from Marcus Hunt.
Pat brought over a girl, and as soon as Pat had his way with her, then Cleveland had his way with her.
Cleveland hooked up with a hook.
Suck my dick.
Cleveland tasted your dick.
Oh man.
Oh man, how's that taste?
It was not a matter of 3 minutes later.
Yeah, that Russian girl went ape shit. I had to throw her out. All we were trying to do was keep her keys. And she's
All
like,
right, so we go in the hot tub. The bondage Russian girl is in her lingerie, like some slut black lingerie thong and matching bra. We're in the back of the convertible Mustang. Cleveland's driving like a retard. He stops. We pull out. Everything's cool. He's like, wait, I don't have my shoes. I'm like, I don't have my shoes either. That's the last thing I'm worried about.
I said
fuck
you
your
were leaving
shoes. He
without
runs
shoes.
in. He runs out. We leave. All right, so the car ride home, we're listening to Russian pop dance house music, loud as fuck. The girl in the back is riding me like a pony, and her legs were up in the air, like it's crazy. Oh wait, did I tell you that she fell off in the driveway?
fell off.
She's sitting on the. This is like an Aerosmith video gone bad. She's sitting on the fucking side, like hanging out in her lingerie. Cleveland's inside looking for his shoes. Her girlfriend says, "Fuck Cleveland, we're out of here." Gets out, goes to the driver's side, hits the fucking gas. This chick goes flying the fuck back, hits her head on the goddamn.
What, in the convertible?
Yeah.
She flew out of the car.
Right here. She was sitting on the side, like on the side of the door.
Was she sitting on the top of it?
Yeah, on top, like, you know, like on top of the door.
And she took off so fast.
She hits the gas, this girl goes flying back. Nobody saw it happen. I'm looking around like, somebody tell me that I'm not the only one that saw this.
Where exactly did it happen?
Like right here, like right.
We might have it on fucking film.
Really?
No, we
You
got it.
Well, there's a camera angle there and one there.
It's right. It happened right here, like right there.
It's
So
on
anyway,
film.
so we go back to the hotel.
Awesome.
The girl that I was trying to bone. Huh?
No,
She
the
like
opportunity where
she's
there
like
was
all
trying.
like it was the craziest car ride back to the hotel. I can't even explain. Just like Aerosmith. What's the one with the convertible Mustang convertible? The same fucking thing.
No, you
Girls
think it's
taking their
Tony
tops
Katane.
off in the car.
Well, there was three. Amazing,
Crazy.
crazy.
What was the
And
astronaut?
then the other
one?
one starts with a C.
What was
as well.
that astronaut one? Is that the one?
No, that was
It's
Armageddon.
all the ones with
Not
Alicia
Armageddon.
Silverstone in it.
The one with
And
Alicia
Steven
Silverstone.
Tyler's
Liv
daughter
Tyler.
making out
Liv
with
Tyler.
Alicia
That's the one with
Silverstone.
the stripper pole.
Yeah,
Liv
yeah.
Tyler. That's the video. This was like
Crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
Was there
so
a
we're
farm
in the,
boy?
We're in the convertible top, Russian music, house music, blasting. Cleveland's freaking out the whole fucking time. Like, we're gonna get pulled over. Guys, turn it down. He keeps turning it down. She keeps turning it up. These girls are going nuts. I'm like, Cleveland, I don't care if we get pulled over. You shouldn't fucking care either. Just drive to the fucking hotel for
Well, if
Christ's sake.
he's driving, he should care a little bit.
Cleveland was driving.
Yeah, he should
I'm
care.
gonna die before I
But
get
he's
the
free.
fuck.
But he was like so paranoid, you know.
So, end of story, he got no pussy.
So we go to the hotel room. The girl that I'm trying to bone puts her fucking nightgown on and gets into bed and goes to sleep. I'm like, what the
B.
fuck?
Arthur?
These two, I got a 12-pack of beer, put it in the fridge. Cleveland and his girl are like making out against the window in the hotel. And I'm like, well, what the fuck am I going to do? I want nothing to do with either one of these fools. So I lay down next to the girl.
So you made out with her at least.
Right, so...
So how come it didn't?
So listen,
become
so
more?
I lay down and go to bed, and they're like, Murray, Cleveland's like, Murray, wake up, come party with us. And I'm like, what? Why?
So
No.
you could cock block.
Right, so she keeps coaxing me to get out of bed. I'm like, fine, fuck it, I'll get out of bed, I'll get a beer. Get out of bed, get a beer. It's awkward as shit. Fuck this, go to bed. I wake up 4 hours. I go to bed. As I'm falling asleep, they sit down in the two chairs in the hotel and they start like chit-chatting. I wake up 6 hours later, and they're in the same two chairs, chit-chatting.
If you're
And
That's
the
his
bed,
fucking
wait,
problem.
and
He
the-
has these heart-to-hearts
wait,
with these girls, and
yeah,
then he
for
gets
6
nowhere.
hours.
but I'm
He's
surprised.
stuck in his friend zone.
Yeah.
Hang on,
He
so
was stuck in
the
friend
girl
zone.
just got the hotel room that day. The bed that she had, her bed,
Was made.
was still made.
Thanks for getting my bitch drunk.
If you're a fucking grown up, making out means you're gonna fuck.
Yeah.
What is he still
Yeah,
talking
grown up
about?
Like
shit.
this isn't fucking high
Especially
school.
in a hotel.
Yeah, you're in a hotel room. She's from another fucking country.
We wake up this morning and he takes her out to fucking breakfast.
I knew you.
He's a
Thanks for feeding my bitch.
Cleveland's a sweetheart, though, so.
Well,
Well,
nice
that's why
guys
he
fucking
writes such
finish
good
fucking
lyrics.
last.
Nice guys finish in the shower.
She paid for
Yeah, Murray. Murray, you had some slick lines last night.
yeah.
There was two other girls that were here
What you
besides,
got done was
besides the
shouldn't have
Russian
listened.
girls. There was two other chicks that were here, and Murray had the one, and he walks up to her and he goes like this. He goes, "You're a 7." And she's like, "What?" And he's like, "Out, Murray." He walks up to this chick right in her face,
You're a
and like
7.
he goes, "You're a 7." She's like, "A 7?" He's like, "Out of 5." And then like she starts laughing. You're already
Out of 5.
you're 50% in the door. Murray also had the line. This girl walked up. He never even met her. She walked up. He's like, "Where's your stupid boyfriend at?" She goes, "I don't have one." He goes, "Perfect. We're gonna get along great." But so he starts in. He's so strong and he's really going with the game. He's got a slick tongue. And then by the end, like 15 minutes later, he's going on so strong. He's walking up to her, just grabbing her by her shirt, like, "Why don't you just take this fucking thing off and just throw it?"
I know the problem.
That's why Bam said the juice.
The problem is that you're skinny as fuck, and you take a Klonopin. So when you have one beer, then you.
I don't take a Klonopin.
Well, you used to,
I used to.
and that's why you go through the bushes on a 4-wheeler, hit a tree.
Through
and
the
fly.
bushes.
That wasn't,
Into the
that wasn't
tree.
on drugs. That wasn't on drugs. That was on
Over the
alcohol.
bushes and through the woods,
You were on
Murray
it,
was
man.
rolling.
Yeah, but the thing is, look at your skinny ass belly. You have one beer.
I brought her Rake Yohn. That's what I was doing.
Over the tree and through the woods with Mars on the
Didn't somebody call you concentration camp or something?
Our production did earlier an hour.
Schindler's List.
I called you Schindler's List.
Dollum from Street
Dowsum.
Dowsum. The guy.
You're Dowsum from Street.
The guy that could stretch his arms real long.
Yeah.
You look like Howard the Duck.
I know, dude. Howard the Duck. Nobody knows the rest of the song. Everybody knows.
Wait, so I want to hear about this Cleveland tag team after a second.
Well, you loused them girls up that you had in the jacuzzi.
Was it a threesome?
Wait.
You and the hook chick with Cleveland.
Marcus Hook.
I brought her here, and then when I was done with her, she wandered over with Cleveland.
And that was fine by you?
I didn't care. I was done.
You know in heaven, right? It was the brothers had a Marcus Hooker in the jacuzzi, and then Cleveland comes home and swoops her up. And then told, and it's like, well, at the end of the day, all you did was suck down some of Pat's fucking cum. Because we know you didn't fuck her. All you did was make out with her, because that's normally about.
Oh my god, that's disgusting as shit.
Wait, does anybody know if did he fuck her or no?
No,
of course not. He probably had a heart-to-heart. He always does.
So you wanted to make out with Pat's dick, basically.
Why didn't you just blow Pat and get it over with?
Because I said to Pat and Kevin, I was like, how'd you let him steal her off you? Because Cleveland was like, I didn't even mean to. She just wanted me. I was done with her. Whatever.
That's what happened.
I don't pay a hooker to have sex. I pay a hooker to leave.
Was she actually a hooker?
No, she's from Marcus Hook, though. Same thing.
She's one of two that have teeth from Marcus Hook.
Yeah. Marcus Hook tooth. That bitch was furious when I hit her in the chest with that fucking
she was mad. That's when she slammed the Lexus in the
I say to Bam, because I see him getting all annoyed because she's friggin' fanning out in his ear, telling him every episode and scene. He's like, wow, I really did that? And I was like, I declare shenanigans, because and he looked up, he's like, there we go, and walked over to the other side of the kitchen, and then she tried to follow him. Nikki B cut him off, and as she's hitting on Bam the whole time, Nikki's just grilling her, and she's like, hi, Nikki, out of nowhere, just looking like she's trying to be a cunt, and then Nikki didn't want her to drive, so she hit on you, and then Nikki was the one. No, she can't drive. She's super wasted.
Dude, even if you appreciate the episode or whatever, the last thing anybody wants to hear is yo, remember when you didn't feed Phil, and then and then you drove to that one place, and then you put up a sign that says "Don't feed Phil," and they're like, "All right, we won't." And it's like you're telling me what I already know.
Yeah.
Dude, season 2, episode 5, 3 minutes and 23 seconds in was my favorite.
Yeah. It's like, thanks. My mom already bought me a DeLorean. I don't need to go back in time yet.
Well, Jess says that sometimes. He says, yeah, sometimes people come up to me and they're like, yo, remember when you were in that suit and they threw paint on you? And so he gets
no, I don't remember. Of course I fucking remember.
I did it.
Yo, remember when you fell into that pit of snakes and then you tried to get out?
That's what she said.
No, I don't remember that. Wait, what happened? You don't remember when you did it? Of course I remember.
Yeah, she was terrible, and Wiki hit her keys and then gave them to me. She's looking everywhere for her keys, and then she comes in. I was like, it's Cleveland. And I was like, being real nice to her.
I had her keys for a while.
I had them first, and then, Wiki had them, and then she gave them to me. And then I was just like, yo, listen, you're fine. You can stay here. I want my keys. Nobody steal my car. I said, there's $1 million of cars in this fucking thing. There's a Lamborghini and the key's sitting in it. There's an R8 parked next to your Mustang with the key in it. Nobody wants to steal your car. They just don't want you to drive. You're drunk. What room? You want me to show you a room?
Lucky I was nice.
And then she started being a cunt and started freaking out.
Andy Dufresne.
She banged on your door, and then she comes down and sits down, and I hit her with a friggin' keys, and I was like, that's it. Get the fuck out of here. Go, leave.
The worst part is when somebody's blacked out drunk, they always think that they're fine. And I know because I've seen me do it.
Yeah.
It's like, you're fucking wasted. What? No, I'm not. I'm fucking drive right down here. I'll show you. No, you're not. You're not. I'm not letting you do it. Dude, I'm fucking fine. Look at me. I'm fine.
Yeah, and then you try to walk the line to prove that you're okay, and you can't fucking do it.
Well, that's exactly how it normally happens, and then they piss you off so much that you guys almost get into a buddy fight. I'm just trying to help you now, we're about to fist fight, and then it's just here's your fucking keys. So now they leave, instead of them just driving, now they're enraged
right, now they're
when they're leaving. So now they're pissed off when they're leaving, which is way worse when you're drunk.
Not even drunk.
You know what I mean?
Fucking level 10 wasted
Yeah.
driving. Mad, angry,
Pissed
flooring
off.
around these curvy fucking roads. It's
Yeah.
fucking dangerous as shit.
Yeah.
That hit a deer and killed his dog almost.
Wait, your dog jumped out of the car.
Damn, me and you
Dude,
got-
the worst
got
part is
into that
Maldonado
one time.
curve.
You hear about this?
No, what?
Matthew Puppy's dog just decided to jump out of his car
He's
while
right
he's
around
going
the
like
corner,
50 miles an hour.
On his way to the radio show, cruising like a year ago, and then Trucker Boy's just like, this looks like a good spot.
His whole ass
Jumps
was,
out.
there was no more fur on his ass.
What a silly dog. But he rolled. and
Why
it
did
was
he
okay.
do that?
The guys laughed. The
Well, he
girls
actually
go,
rolled the window down because when I first got him, I realized that he's smart, so he steps on the window.
Oh.
So he stepped on it, and the window was down the back, and I was looking back, and you know the roads around here are windy roads. So I look back, I'm like, you know what? There's something. He's gonna jump out of here. So I turn around. Next thing I know, I hear a little yipe, and I pull over, and he wasn't in the back. I run down the street, and there's a guy holding him. You know, I was like, oh my god, I thought he got hit.
A guy's holding him?
A guy was like, oh, I saw this dog in the street.
In the woods?
No, on the street.
How long did it take you to realize that the dog wasn't there? It was good.
Like 3 seconds.
And there was already some dude.
And there's
holding
already
the
a
pup.
dude there?
Already a guy. The guy behind me luckily didn't hit
Oh,
him.
in the
He got
car
out of
behind
his car
you.
and,
Okay.
and picked him up. So I brought him back to Bam's, and I was like freaking out, and like he was okay.
You
but
were a mess that day.
I wasn't messing. Bam was like checking him out. He's like, oh, he's all right. But I was like, you know what? I'm taking him to the vet. I took him to the vet, left him overnight, and they did tests on him, and did blood work, and he was totally fine. But I was really paranoid because
You were upset for a few days. You were more upset than Trucker was.
I love Trucker Boy.
I know. Everybody knows.
It's weird. We're all a bunch of animal lovers.
Yeah.
Chad had a
I would've been
freaking
distraught.
rabbit on Easter one time, and he was
Bam's
torn
officially a crazy cat
on
person.
Easter. Me and him.
Am I a crazy cat person?
You have 6 cats. Yes, you're officially a crazy cat person.
How many cats do you have? You are officially a
We have
crazy
five.
cat person,
We
by
have
the
five.
way.
Dude, more than 3. You're a crazy cat
You're a
person.
crazy
We have
cat
5.
person, and you know what?
You're
There's
going
no
to
end.
be battling
Well,
and drooling
it's
and
to the
throwing
point
cats
where
at people.
you have to write the date of when you fed the cats.
Yeah.
Because
It-
Kevin will
That's a crazy cat
Kevin will
person.
come in and feed them,
Yeah.
then Booth will come in and feed them, then I'll walk down and feed them, and nobody knows
Yeah.
who fed who.
So
somebody has to write,
Yeah.
fed each 6 cats, Kevin, 9/28.
Like,
Equals crazy
it's
cat
in there
person.
right now. It says August 29th. All 6 cats fed. One time I wrote all cats fed, and then I was like, please do not overfeed Eric. That nigga getting fat. Because he just keeps eating. He doesn't care. And then like I come back in, the note's gone. Like it's supposed to be left there all
Eric
day.
probably took it down. You see a Paul.
Eric was eating soft pretzels.
I believe it.
I've seen
Your
Eric.
cats eat bats.
Yeah, dude.
No, they caught a bat. They didn't eat them.
Eric caught rabbits and rips them in half. Like,
Yeah, that happened.
twice.
Where do you
That
find all these
happened on
cats?
Easter,
at?
actually.
I have a photo.
Well,
That's funny.
So you had
That
2
happened on
cats
Easter.
originally,
On Easter,
yeah?
Eric
Yeah.
fuck that cat up.
Then,
Or fuck that rabbit up.
after that, then
You got Eric.
I got Eric.
Okay, yeah, Eric. Eric was a
Then
stray,
once I
right? Wait,
realized-
how'd you find Eric? He
The
wandered in.
SPCA.
Oh, okay, you got him. You
So
bought
then-
him. Or you
then-
adopted him.
Where we almost got arrested at.
Then Mischief and Trouble hated his ass for like fucking 2 weeks, and then finally they became friends. So I'm like, oh, well, they can become friends. And then we go to the Firefly Festival in Dover, and I find Tawana Newton Harris. So then I decided to
Well, no, you skip.
take her home.
You skip Peaches and Wall Crawl.
That's
because-
next.
No, Juan Newton Harris is
No,
last.
Tawana Newton Harris was no, and then
You can't
2
remember
days
the
later,
order of your own cat?
then
Equals crazy
fucking
cat.
Mimi
No,
brought
Juan
over
Newton Harris was way.
these 2 other
after.
cats, and Wallcat. I call him Wallcat because he hides in the wall because he's such a scaredy cat that you can't. Unless there's food at 3 a.m., he'll sneak down and eat it and then go back into the wall.
Nobody's ever seen
For
that
2
color.
weeks, I didn't even know what the fucker looked like.
Yeah.
Adam Walcat.
Wall Crawl.
I'm gonna put
technically we only have
stickers on
5
the Lambos
cats.
that say crazy cat person. I'm just gonna slap them on there one day.
Like I think it's
My
funny. when
other love is my cat.
Yeah, my other car is my 9 cat.
Yeah, and the
And it's sled.
the laundry room and the downstairs bathroom
Smells
smells
like
like cat
pussy
piss
cat.
central, man.
Now it does.
Yeah,
It's bad. When I came in,
There's
the
one
whole
litter box
fucking
with 6 cats.
It smelled like cat piss so bad that Nikki had to like 6 or 7 cans.
Wall crawl is just pissing
Why
everywhere.
wouldn't you just clean it? Why wouldn't you just clean it?
Because I don't know where the piss is.
It's on the floor.
It's
in
in
the
the litter
It's not on the ceiling.
Yeah, I sniffed this one sock that smelled like such piss that I made it.
I was looking for a wall charger and I smelled piss everywhere.
Yeah, but where is
Look
it
in the
coming
wall and
from?
find a cat. In the corner by the microwave.
How do you know?
Because I was just there.
Well, thanks for telling.
Well, thanks for asking.
Share it with the group. What do I have to ask each and every person? Hey, does anybody know where the actual piss smells come from?
Yeah, I didn't think you cared. You don't strike me as the type.
Of course I care.
You don't strike me as the type to care.
No,
where the cat piss
he
is coming
cares that
from.
you know because he knows where that, but he knows he isn't going to clean it up. He's just going to. Somebody is definitely going to clean it.
But they just need to know where to clean it.
And
It was
fucking
for me.
Twana Newton Harris
Microwave,
always eats too much that it'll barf in certain areas. I find I'm like sitting on the beanbag chair watching TV. I look over. It looks like a piece of cat shit, but it wasn't. It was cat food.
And how do you know it was? What's his name? Her name?
Twana Newton Harris,
Twana
kitty
Newton
extraordinaire, lover, color, burner, scholar.
Right.
She's got
stuff on the counter.
And how do you know? What was it? What?
What was the stuff on the counter? Was that cat shit?
That Pat thought it was cat shit, but it's cat food.
That's
He
cat
barfs.
food?
What do you just put different cat foods around the house?
No,
so the
no,
cat
eats it.
knows
No,
where to eat the
no.
food?
I think he eats too much.
Yeah, you know.
And then barfs it.
You know, you got to
wouldn't
control
that be-
puppies like and kittens.
Yeah.
You can't leave food out. Well, there's 6 cats. How are you not going to have food
I
out?
thought there was more than 6.
No, it's technically 5 because Walcroft
No,
eats
6.
shit. But
6 and cat.
Twana Newton Harris overeats.
I hate Walcroft.
I hate
There's
that
no
cat.
reason to like him.
Yeah.
Whenever you open up the can of food, it tries to come down and like tries to
peek
get in there.
around
It's
the
like, I'm
corner.
not gonna fucking feed you if you're not gonna be friendly.
I think Trouble would take them all down. He don't like any of them, the cats, except for Mischief.
Trouble's a dick.
I like Trouble. He's got
He
personality.
wants to go out and
Yeah,
he
he's
knocks
an
everything off the countertop.
Yep. He's got
That's true.
And if he wants,
You got a
He
brand
sent
new
me a fucking.
iPad.
He sent somebody a fucking fax one time.
Who did?
Trouble
Yep.
sent a fax.
Yep, he did.
He kept stepping on the fax machine and he sent people faxes.
Me and Bam were in the kitchen.
And it worked. It actually connected to somebody that I
Yeah.
know.
We were in the kitchen the one time, and all of a sudden we hear the piano start going off, and me
I
and
think
him.
he hit redial or something and it worked.
Terry's just like, what the fuck does this cat want?
He knocks everything off. Remember when he walked on the piano?
Yeah.
Me and you were in the kitchen. We looked at each other like, "What the fuck?" We both grabbed swords and just ran upstairs. and it's Trouble playing Mozart on the fucking piano. Glad somebody's getting use out of it, but it's like if you're sitting there, he'll walk right across your keyboard on purpose, like on your keyboard, knowing that it's gonna fuck it up. Knock everything off the table until he gets what he wants. He bites your ankles if he wants food. Bites you.
I want to play Refuse. Yeah.
What song?
That one good
Come
one.
here.
What's that?
It's called
Amy doesn't want to talk about it.
Fuck. Refuse. No, Refuse.
Oh yeah.
He
That,
doesn't know. Murray doesn't
No, I don't know.
well, we're playing it right now. Here we go. Radio Bam's 41 facts.
You're listening to Radio Bam.
It's Radio Bam.
Action.
Howard the Duck.
Murray, what was that? Production, where did you get that weird fucking tan line from on your forehead?
Howard the Duck.
It's like you were one of those fucking Philly visors.
First of
without
all,
the top visor.
Yeah, it looks like you have a circle of.
Looks like you have a halo
First of all,
around your
you buzz your head, so so it's like total.
Can we tweet
and then
a picture
you have
of
a
this?
wife beater on, so then it looks like you're wearing one
I'm
when
not
you take
worried
it
about
off.
the wife beater thing. I'm worried
What?
about
How? There's a line.
How
All
did
right,
that
well,
happen?
what happens is
Nikki, don't you have any like tan spray that we could fix this?
Oh, like
Get this man some bronzer.
I spray
Ball
paint
beat
at
on?
Westchester, and like as soon as you start spray painting, the paint gets in your pores, so you can't sweat from nowhere. So
In
you
your what?
have to wear a
In your
hat.
pores,
Yeah, so because the
But
paint.
how did you get the reflection underneath? Were you holding one of those?
reflection?
He
I
was
was
wearing a bandana.
I was on
wearing a
campus wearing a
Mirror
bandana.
under his neck,
painting.
tanning in the pool.
No, I was on campus in the beat of the sun for 7 hours painting.
Yeah, but
And-
you weren't looking up at the sun. How do you get a suntan from the ground?
The sun starts and it rises and hits you in the face.
What time were you painting? At 5 a.m.?
No, like 11 and then all the way to like 6.
The
And
sun is up. It's not. What? You don't understand what I'm saying?
I'm painting like this, and then I got like I'm painting on my knees. So when I look up to talk to people, that's
Painting on
probably
your
why.
knees.
Yeah, I feel like a hooker. My knees hurt because I paint on them.
Day-Day Ross.
I use that excuse too.
I got an incredibly ugly, weird farmer's tan with a
The
bandana.
farmer's tan is
The
fine.
bandana
Farmer's
tan is
fine.
kind of
Is
weird
that-
looking.
Oh, it's a bandana. Oh, it's a bandana tan.
Yeah, I'm wearing a
thought it was a hat.
bandana.
I thought a hat
No,
on.
I'm wearing a bandana so I can sweat out of my fucking head.
Somebody has to tweet this photo as production's crazy bandana thing.
So if you want to look like a certified jerk off, all you have to do is put on a bandana and a white beard, sit in the sun, and then take it right off.
Whatever. All I did was talk to hot chicks yesterday while I was getting a 3rd-degree burn, and I made money doing it.
All right.
It's
Well,
cool.
did you get laid?
Yeah. Did you get laid last night?
No, I didn't say last night.
Well,
No,
I
but-
painted it yesterday. That's where the farmer's stand came from, and I did get laid.
Oh, there was a girl at the. Whoa! There was a girl at the show. There was a girl. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about how I'm outside of Alibis and this girl walks up. She was very nice, very young girl. Her
Very young, 18.
Yeah, maybe 18. Like she was really young. They couldn't get into the bar, so she asks very innocently, "Is Cleveland here?" And I'm like, "No, he just left. He just left."
She asked for Cleveland.
Yeah, she says, "Is he going to be back?" Like, I'm a really big fan. I said, "Yeah, I think he's coming back."
Call her
So then
shop.
her friend,
Our
Dawn,
friend.
and her
Okay.
friend says, "Do you know Kurt, P-Duck or production?"
Howard
I said,
P-Duck.
I said, "Yeah, he's a
P-Duck.
very good friend of mine, you know." She goes, is he creepy?"
Creepy.
And what am I supposed to say?
No.
Right, well, I said...
Some girl asked me about Mary. Is he a waste of life? Like drunk? I wouldn't be like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, because I'm not a waste of life and drunk. But bottom line,
You're a bonus
she was
wife.
she wanted to know if you were a creep because
Is it the one with the beat?
you got her number through
Coming out with the fucking one of those.
Killian?
Killian.
Yeah. That's why me and Killian hang out. I was like, Killian, see young girls, walk over and tell her I think she's hot.
I didn't know what to say,
She
so
did.
I just said because I don't think I said I don't think she's a creep at all. I said I don't know that side of him. He's never texted me like one anything like that, so I don't know. But I don't think he's a creep.
Yeah, but that's still leading on like you're holding something back. Like if some girl asked me about
No,
you,
I
like
was being
I know
honest.
you're not like
I thought I was being
a
like
creep. I'd be like, no, Mary's the shit. I gave you 2 layups in a row. You gave me like a half.
Where?
Did you get
the
laid in the
Austrian
pool?
girl? The Austrian girl? Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Yeah, Austrian girl. And then
All
last
right.
night, did I or did I not escort the chicks down to the pool? Like, you gotta come look at this, and then open the jacuzzi up and put the lights on and put the music
sorry,
on.
I
and
opened
left
the
you
I opened the jacuzzi. I put the jacuzzi on. You put the lights on and the music. All
And
right.
I brought them outside.
It's still on. All right.
Yeah. And then hold on. So not only did you get laid, you got laid in the pool.
CJ was trying to bone the fucking Russian girl. Was he? Yeah, he thought she was so into him. Maybe she was. Who knows? I don't know.
Ask me where you been, where?
It's Pat all fucked up.
Sounds like he's on PCK.
Ask me where you been, where? I'll show you where you at.
Fucking Jim Morris.
You rotten bitch. Came home with the crab.
Hey, brother.
Ask me where she been, Wes. I'll show you where she was at. Ask me where you been,
This is the #1 single, I think.
They put a beat to it. It's awesome.
It came originally with a beat.
She would have came home with the crab. But now, I am cool.
You were about to say
Now I don't
crabs.
have to deal with the crabs, cause me and her get along like fools. Ask me where you been, Wes.
That's a great reason to quit.
I'll show you where you're at.
Ask me where you been, Wes.
We gotta put this at the end of the song.
Show you where you at. Ask me where you been, Wes. She came home with the crabs.
This ain't the way it happened.
She hurt for days.
This is good,
So
though.
I figured out the cure.
For AIDS.
Ask me where you been,
What was the
Wes.
cure?
I'll
For
show
AIDS.
you where you're at.
Show you where you at.
What's the other song?
Yeah,
I want more.
that was awesome. Bravo.
Like an auto-tune beat.
Sorry, I didn't know if you saw it.
That's
Perfect
hilarious.
reason to quit
See
drinking.
game on.
Perfect reason to keep going.
Novak will tell you where to get the crabs.
Best crowd in Baltimore.
You show me where you've been with.
Then you swore to
I'll
God.
tell you where you're
That's
at.
fucking perfect. That was a true story.
She came home with the cool.
There's more.
What you know we're getting into? Tell me you think. What you know we're getting into?
It all made sense.
Tell me you think.
Oh, I know it.
What you know we're getting into? Tell me you think. What you know we're getting into?
That's the hook.
We're getting into a lot of shit. No. We ain't never getting out of it. Tell me you think. When you know we're getting into. Tell me you think. You know what we're getting into.
That's the hook.
Just tell me you know. If you know what we're getting into. Just tell me you know. If you can get the fuck out of it. Just tell me you know. If you know what we're getting into. Just tell me you know.
I haven't seen you laugh this hard in like
You know what we're getting into.
all it takes is one of his uncles fucked up.
That shit is hit the fan. Body parts flying across the land. It's gonna be bad. Ain't none of it gonna be good. Just tell me what you know. If you know what you're getting into. Just tell me you know. If you know what you're getting into. Oh shit.
Please be more.
So I thought there was going to be a follow-up with that.
It's still going.
Oh shit.
There's no way that it was just whiskey that you were on.
That's a flashback, dude.
No, that's some PCP ass shit.
That what it was, a flashback?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll roll with that.
He'll roll with that, yeah.
Radio Bam. That's Radio Bam for this week. We're done. Tune in next week for more. You can leave now. It's Radio Bam. Radio Bam every Monday, 7, 4 p.m. Radio Bam every Monday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Email me now at Radio Bam. Why don't you take a picture of your sweet white ass and send it on over to Radio Bam at Sirius-Radio.com. Call Radio Bam at 877-PORN-BAG. That's 877-PORN-BAG. Sweet dreams, Peapod.
Bye, everybody. See you next week.
Faction. Later.